The Diary of Samuel Pepys, 25th of March, 1661, Lady Day. This morning came workmen to begin the making of me a new pair of stairs up out of my parlour, which, with other work that I have to do, I doubt will keep me these 2 months, and so long I shall be all in dirt. But the work do please me very well. To the office, and there all the morning, dined at home. And after dinner comes Mr. Salisbury to see me, and showed me a face or two of his painting, and indeed I perceive that he will be a great master. I took him to Whitehall with me by water, but he would not by any means be moved to go through bridge, and so we were fain to go round by the Old Swan. To my lord's, and there I showed him the King's picture, which he intends to copy out in a little. After that, I and Captain Ferrers to Salisbury Court by water, and saw part of the Queen's Mask. Then I to Mrs. Turner, and there stayed talking late. Theophila Turner being in great chafe about being disappointed of a room to stand in at the coronation. Then to my father's, and there stayed talking with my mother and him late about my dinner tomorrow. So homewards, and took up a boy that had a lantern, that was picking up of rags, and got him to light me home, and had great discourse with him, how he could get sometimes 3 or 4 bushels of rags in a day, and got 3 pence a bushel for them, and many other discourses, what and how many ways there are for poor children to get their living honestly. So home, and I to bed at 12 o'clock at night, being pleased well with the work that my workmen have begun today. The 26th of March, 1661. Up early to do business in my study. This is my great day that 3 years ago I was cut of the stone, and blessed be God, I do yet find myself very free from pain again. All this morning I stayed at home looking after my workmen, to my great content, about my stairs, and at noon by coach to my father's, where Mrs. Turner, Theophila Joyce, Mr. Morris, Mr. Armiger, Mr. Pierce, the surgeon and his wife, my father and mother, and myself and my wife. Very merry at dinner, among other things because Mrs. Turner and her company ate no flesh at all this Lent, and I had a great deal of good flesh which made their mouths water. After dinner, Mrs. Pierce and her husband and I and my wife to Salisbury Court, where coming late he and she light of Colonel Boone that made room for them, and I and my wife sat in the pit, and there met with Mr. Lewis and Tom Whitten, and saw the bondman done to admiration. So home by coach, and after a view of what the workmen had done today, I went to bed. The 27th of March, 1661. Up early to see my workmen at work. My brother Tom comes to me, and among other things, I looked over my old clothes, and did give him a suit of black stuff clothes, and a hat and some shoes. At the office all the morning, where Sir George Carteret comes. Oh, yeah. And there I did get him to promise me some money upon a bill of exchange, whereby I shall secure myself of £60, which otherwise I should not know how to get. At noon I found my stairs quite broke down, that I could not get up but by a ladder, and my wife not being well, she kept her chamber all this day. To the Dolphin to a dinner of Mr. Harris's, where Sir Williams both and my Lady Batten and her 2 daughters, another company, where a great deal of mirth, and there stayed till 11 o'clock at night. And in our mirth I sang and sometimes fiddled, there being a noise of fiddlers there, and at last we fell to dancing. The first time that ever I did in my life, which I did wonder to see myself to do. At last we made Mingo, Sir William Batten's black, and Jack, Sir William Penn's, dance, and it was strange how the first did dance with a great deal of seeming skill. Home, where I found my wife all day in her chamber. So to bed.